And there is one emergency question, although I query whether it's an emergency, but I have allowed it, from Councillor David Vasmer. David, if you'd like to come forward.
Yes, thank you. My question is this. Will Councillors Leslie Picton and Dan Morris review the option to cancel on North West Relief Road and enter into talks with the government, since it was announced yesterday that the government will not ask for the return of 33 million funding it granted towards a cancelled plan by Norfolk County Council? They were going to build a similar road around Norwich, comparable in many ways to the North West Relief Road.
Yes, thank you, Councillor Vasmer, and I'm responding to this. The first thing I would actually say to you is that this is in no way similar to the Norfolk and Norwich bypass, because this is a situation where the council could not continue, and that was actually covered in our many options that were in the business case last Thursday. But it is understood that the Norfolk example cited was working around environmental constraints that do not apply to the North West Relief Road, so the comparison is not an accurate one. For clarity, it refers to barbastral bats, which is a very rare bat and is only found in that one area of Norfolk. It must also be stressed that the North West Relief Road has been assessed at outline business case stage and lastly as a draftable business case. In both assessments, the benefit cost ratio for the construction of the road and its associated wider impacts, air quality, reduced congestion, increased uptake of walking and cycling in the town, etc., cannot be delivered by any other type of scheme. Furthermore, it should be noted that the large local majors funding stream the council is accessing through the DFT for the North West Relief Road is focused solely on the delivery of key highways infrastructure, and as such is not available for any alternative proposals. You may ask a supplementary question by all means, but the chances are I probably won't be able to answer it, but fire away.
Yes, well, one is that basically the principle is that money will be returned, will not have to be returned by Norwich, Norfolk County Council, and so that principle surely applies to Shropshire. Whether it's the different scheme and different reasons for the road not going ahead, and secondly, the business case is based upon an old assessment of the cost of the road. The existing cost of the road, 250 million, is not used in the official business case. And in the full business case, and it's the benefit cost ratio figures cannot therefore be relied upon.
Well, I'll take your second point first. I'm pretty sure that is absolutely incorrect, and that actually is based on the updated figures, because the updated figures are related all the way through that business case. In terms of your first point, it is not the same in any way, shape or form. And if you remember, I think, and I can't remember at what meeting it was at, but it was certainly at a council meeting where we discussed the situation. So what's happened in Norfolk is that they have not been able to gain planning permission for that site because Natural England, yes, will not remove their objection to that application. So they're not in a position to take that forward. And we made that very clear in our option statement that had we not been able to secure planning permission, then we would have said to the government, in all good faith, we have carried out this process and hoped that they would not claim that money back. But that is not the same as the North West Relief Road in any way, shape or form. Thank you. So, moving on to